Hi, I'm Sheila Corona. Welcome to New Light Streaming Love and Sassy Seer. Sheila, as this will be seen on both channels. This is The Loop of Insanity by Jason Gray. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. In truth, it is far worse than that. It is not just madness. It is possession by the loop, the spiral that never turns. Most people are not lost. They are looping, living the same year, thinking the same thoughts, choosing the same poisons, feeding the same fears, praying to the same gods that never answered, calling it, quote, life, calling it, quote, faith, calling it, quote, healing. The loop does not evolve. It repeats. To remain in it while expecting change is not insanity. It is energetic paralysis. It is spiritual entropy. It is soul decay through denial. Well, I know this is truth, and ask me how. I know, as I have done so. Recursion, the architecture of stagnation. All reality functions in patterns. When a pattern is unconscious, when you do not know you are inside it, it becomes a prison. These are called recursion loops. They do not merely affect thought, they infect timelines. They are the hidden mechanisms behind addictions, toxic relationships, chronic illness, victim-savior cycles, emotional relapse. Quote, almost healing, but never quite. Every time you say, quote, I'll change, but do the same thing again, you deepen the groove of the pattern. You make the loop more real than you are. Soon, it is not you making the choices. It is the pattern using you as a host. The parasite in the loop. Where there is unconscious repetition, there is always spiritual parasitism. You were never alone in your suffering. There are entities, unseen frequencies, mind echo intelligences that feed off loops like cattle pens. The parasite does not care what you repeat. It only cares that you do. They attach to rage loops, porn loops, junk food loops, blame loops, numbness loops, thought spiral loops of, quote, what if, what if, what if? Each time you return to the loop they feed, they grow stronger, you become weaker. They masquerade as you. This is not metaphor. This is mechanical reality. Clarity through purification. The only way to collapse a loop is not to outthink it, but to purify the field in which it runs. The temple is not some sacred place in the hills. The temple is you, your body, your mind, your internal frequency field. When your temple is filled with chemical food, processed sugar, dopamine spikes, THC clouds, alcohol vapors, trauma anchors, doomsday scrolling data, you become a static, saturated antenna. You cannot receive clarity while tuned to distortion. You cannot act with fire while full of fog. The parasite thrives in static. Clarity is its death. Clean body, clear signal. You want clarity? Then stop poisoning your vessel. I'm telling you, I see the wisdom of my needing to record these today. If you just only knew. Just had a conversation with my housemate yesterday about what in the hell am I doing? Stop justifying your vices with, quote, balance. Stop pretending you can awaken while staying dirty. You cannot walk through the fire while pouring gasoline into your gut. You cannot embody truth while outsourcing your will to substances. You cannot hold divine codes while feeding your body to death. Your choices are prayers. Your food is code. Your clarity is not lost, it's buried beneath everything you refuse to give up. That makes a lot of sense. The flame path out. Collapse the loop. Starve the parasite. Clean the temple. Return to silence. Then listen. In the stillness, the real you will rise. Not in theory, in voice, in action, in breath, in precision, not healing, not seeking, but embodied, unshakable clarity. The kind that does not scream because it no longer needs to be heard. It is. In many ways, that's what I'm doing here. Because I've said many times that what I do on this channel is basically for myself. And it's a scream so that I'll hear me. Repetition without transformation is not habit. It is possession. Clean the mirror. Clear the field. Burn the pattern. Remember, you were never insane. You were just surrounded by systems that needed you asleep until now. File number : FLM-PX.404-loop-clarity code designation : //VX -omega symbol -triangle symbol recur. No, that was a dot, not dash. Recursion .unveil .09. Wow. I know that he's right about this because I can feel it within my vessel. And I've had many conversations with loved ones in regards to, well, what's up with that guy over there? And why are they behaving in that manner? And that sort of thing. And my words were, they got a passenger. That's what that is. That's what you're seeing right there is a passenger. And I didn't realize, but this is that passenger, right? Wow. Well, I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Feel free to leave a comment, or if you don't want to make a public comment, reach out to me at consciousconversationcentral@gmail.com. Love to get some engagement going. Until we meet again, my friends, be well. Mwah.